Hello. Uh, we are final project group 5, and we will be presenting on the Listen Foundation today and the renovations that we've done on their project. We will be going over the organization's mission, the problems with the website, and changes we've made. On top of the changes we've made for accessibility purposes, we want to note that we chose an organization that helps children who are hearing impaired to further the accessibility front. And this was done by Heath Rollman, Maya Douglas, and Rayner Susanto. First of all, we wanted to talk about understanding the website and plans for changes. The website description is that the Listen Foundation is an organization helping deaf children hear and talk. The Listen Foundation website provides information about the nonprofit organization through informational videos. It also doubles as a portal for donations to the cause. It has a standard navigation bar at the very top, and it also has a colorful theme. This is the Listen Foundation's logo. The website has a couple issues. For one, there are no clear tabbing labels, which affects the user's ability to track their navigation. The footer is also pretty cluttered, and footers are traditionally simple and minimalistic in design as they close the website. As they close the web page. We ran the Wave tool to check for accessibility problems, and we ran into a few problems we'll touch on later on. We wanted to restructure the website because the original structure of the web page was disorganized, which could affect screen readers and confuse users. The thumbnails were inconsistent because the thumbnails were not the same for identical videos, as in some thumbnails were different from others, even if it was the exact same video. So we went ahead and put changes into that. There were also too many options for programs. Program options were simply a really long list, which was hard to navigate, and they were also not grouped despite the fact that they could be. Our project goals were that we want to improve website tabbing because the website has no clear indication of where the tab is currently located. Having this would improve accessibility to go through the website with only a keyboard. We want to fix website structure. Headers and other elements were not properly used to the text that were being shown. Fixing these structures improves the overall website structure while also making sure that there are clear representations. We want to tidy up website layouts. There were cluttered areas that were found throughout the page, especially the footer. These small changes could improve overall visual of the website and could improve user experience. The current website, as you can tell, the color contrast is a little bit iffy, and there were also some changes in the HTML code that we made to help with tabbing and screen reader issues. But when you compare it to previous and now, we're going into the changes we've made section. We did a lot of things. We changed the color contrast, which helps people who are colorblind, but also helps with overall design, as it sucks to have to squint and figure out where words are. So in this case, they use a pale blue against lighter words as well, which was hard to make out. So while we kept the integrity of the Listen Foundation's logo, we changed the color of the navigation bar so it has better contrast with the words. We double checked this with the Wave tool, and it seems that we changed the color contrast to pass the guideline. Perceivable, sub-guideline 1.4 distinguishable, success criterion 1.4.3 contrast minimum, level AA. We also changed the page title. Before, we had the Listen Foundation, which is kind of vague. That's the whole entire organization's name instead of pointing out the specific page that we're on. So we changed that to home, the Listen Foundation, so it specifies that it is the Listen Foundation's website, but they're on the homepage. And that would be under Guideline 2 operable, Sub-Guideline 2.4 navigable, Success Criterion 2.4.2 page titled Level A. We changed H4 to H3 as there were a lot of jumps. There were no H3s, even though hierarchically we do have to make the headers in chronological orders. So we went ahead and gave that a fix. This would help out with organization of information and screen readers. And this would be under Guideline 2 Operable, Subguideline 2.4 Navigable, Success Criterion 2.4.10, Section Headings, Level AAA. We grouped some items on the nav bar, because before, as stated previously, it's just a really long list of programs when some of it could be grouped together. For example, instead of having a listen and chat and then also having parents listen and chat, audiologists, listen and chat, etc., we went ahead and created these subgroups that the programs fell under, which made more sense, and it was also easier to operate as it wasn't a very long list. And that would be under Guideline 2 Operable, Subguideline 2.4 Navigable, Success Criterion 2.4.3 Focus Order, Level A. We also removed empty links on some videos because while these videos were on YouTube, there were no links in certain cases, which was a problem, as that should definitely be a thing. And they also obviously intended for there to be links because there were the HTML code had formats to links. There were just no links themselves. So we went ahead and added those to the right sites. That would be under Guideline 3, Understandable, Subguideline 3.2, Predictable, Success Criterion 3.2.4, Consistent Identification, Level AA. We also removed fake headings, as some headings did not have words or were not headings, which the Wave tool pointed out as those red fake H symbols. So we deleted those within the HTML code to make it more straightforward. And you can tell that we also made the H4, H3 for hierarchical purposes as well. That would be under Guideline 1 Perceivable, Subguideline 1.3 Adaptable, Success Criterion 1.3.1 Info and Relationships, Level A. We also addressed tabbing issues. Due to website CSS being inline, and changes to it could affect elements that we don't want. We have, however, given a possible CSS that the website could use on their end. The problem that we ran into here is that they use a WordPress, which has preset CSS, so that was kind of hard to change, but we went ahead and added CSS that they can use in order to tab through during keyboard navigation. So there was some visual feedback. That would be under Guideline 2 Operable, Subguideline 2.4 Navigable, Success Criterion 2.4.7 Focus Visible, Level AA. We also added alternative text for images with links because alternative text is the concept that we need to have text for those who are using screen readers and cannot see the images. So before there were some empty links or just empty text otherwise, and we went ahead and added that. And that would be under Guideline 1 Perceivable, Subguideline 1.1 Text Alternatives, Success Criterion 1.1.1 Non-Text Content, Level A. Thank you.